So hello my friends, I welcome all of you, almost 113,000 star seeds, light workers and wanderers to this beautiful channeling session. Today I have channeled the Galactic Federation to ask about very important topics which primarily was a bit surprising for me as well because when I woke up in the morning and then everyone was sending me emails that there was an assassination attempt upon Donald Trump. Now I live in India, so I don't have any interest in politics of the West, but still I wanted to find out if there is any alien connection behind this or not, because many a times these kind of events, they happen and there seems to be some kind of connection with extraterrestrial entities. And also I have asked about the truth behind who was responsible for this assassination attempt upon Donald Trump. Furthermore, in the channeling session, the information they reveal is absolutely mind-blowing about a massive sky event. So there were lots of people talking about a massive sky event which could happen in this month of July. So I asked about the truth behind what the massive sky event could be, which is absolutely mind-blowing and amazing. And also finally I've asked about a very interesting question which I think many of you may have in the back of your mind, and that is whether an entity incarnates equally in a male and a female body in their various incarnations. And also does it affect if a soul is only incarnated in, let's say, a female body type for many incarnations, or a male body type for many incarnations, does it affect their graduation to the fourth density? Has been revealed in the session, and this information is wonderful and amazing. And also I want to say a big thank you to all of you who have joined on a Patreon, where I share some censored topics which I cannot share on YouTube. And I will firstly share this video on YouTube, but if it gets deleted by YouTube, then I'll post it on a Patreon. So if you want to join, the link is on the description, as well as I release 3 channeling sessions per week on my Patreon. And if you want to become more spiritually aware, you will find wonderful channelings over there. And also a big thank you to all of you for liking this video, because your like is like a service to humanity. It will help this message to reach out to people who need this information at this time, to awaken to the truth of what is happening in our planet. And you're doing a service to the Creator as well, and it will return back to you in some positive manner. So thank you all for your like, and now enjoy the session, my friends.
We are the Galactic Federation, and we greet you all in the light and in the love of the one infinite Creator. Furthermore, we as the Galactic Federation, before answering the queries that are found upon your planetary sphere, will now address and answer the various patterns of the queries that are presented today. However, we suggest each entity who shall listen to the thought forms to only accept those attributes which resonate deeply within its inner heart. We must state that the first query relates with the truth about the assassination attempt upon an entity named upon your planetary sphere as Donald Trump. Furthermore, we must state that upon scanning the Akashic records of the events of your planet, we find that the entity named as Donald Trump primarily in the timeline was attacked by an entity who primarily was a reptilian entity, named in the vibratory sound complex as Zorvath, primarily the entity's origination from the planet Zeridia in the Orion constellation, was a member of the Orion negatively oriented social memory complex. Primarily, it is known for its cunning and ruthless tactics in the pursuit of control and power. Furthermore, as the entity known as Donald Trump was trying to address an audience during the said events, the entity Zorvath entered the Earth planet, disguising itself as a humanoid entity. Furthermore, the entity primarily also had a plan to assassinate the entity known as Trump during this event, creating a power vacuum that would allow the Orion social memory complex to subtly manipulate the subsequent chain of events, ultimately leading to a more favorable global alignments for their own interests. We must state that the chosen instrument for the assassination attempt was a genetically engineered humanoid robotic entity crafted from advanced Orion social memory complex, and the entity was known as Zorvath. Furthermore, the entity also, on the fateful day, as the entity named as Trump was addressing a audience, the entity infiltrated the event, posing itself as a audience member. The entity Zorvath, also monitoring the situation, was able to then assist in the creation of firing of lethal energy bullets towards the entity known as Donald's. However, because of the entity Donald's guidance from its higher self and movement of its head complex from side to side which was protected by its own higher self and soul guides, who at the right moment tilted its head complex, leading to the entity sustaining injuries on its ear. Furthermore, we must state that the entity known as Zorvath, however, upon the failure of its attempt, ceased to exist in the bodily complex, after which many of the so-called Secret Service agents of your planet shot at the bodily complex of the entity Zorvath, and the bodily complex fell on the ground. We must state that the original soul complex Zorvath had already exited the bodily complex, which was only a costume for the reptilian entity. We must also state that these are the events which occurred on your planet as per the Akashic records, and we, the Galactic Federation, now answer the other query about the aspects of many entities are talking about the so-called massive sky event which will happen on this month of July, and we as the Galactic Federation must state that as the cycles of your Earth continue to unfold, a momentous event approaches, one that will stir the hearts and the mind complex of all entities who dwell upon your planetary sphere. This event, perceived by many entities as a grand celestial occurrence, is more than a mere alignment of stars or planetary spheres. It is a convergence of energies, a harmonic resonance that calls to the very core of your beingness. We must state that we, the Galactic Federation, and our allies in the service of the One Infinite Creator, play a crucial role in facilitating this awakening. Yet, it is important to be aware that not all beings in the cosmos share the same benevolent intentions. There are those who seek to manipulate and deceive the negatively oriented entities. A faction opposed to the light have devised a plan to obscure the truth from the human social memory complex. Their intent is to hide the true nature of the planet Venus, which holds a significant spiritual and energetic importance in this unfolding event. These negative entities aim to cloak the planet Venus, presenting a false image to mislead and sow confusion among those who seek to understand the higher truths. However, we, the Galactic Federation, are prepared to engage by sending love light protection to this sacred planet and ensure that humanity receives the full benefits of the energies being transmitted. We must state that this sky event is a beacon, a reminder of the interconnectedness of all of existence. It is an opportunity for each entity to attune to the higher frequencies, to open the heart complex and the mind's complex to the infinite possibilities of love, unity, and understanding. This alignment will serve as a catalyst, accelerating the awakening of many entities who are ready to remember their true nature. It is important not to be swayed by fear or uncertainty. Embrace this event with joy and anticipation, for it is a herald of the dawn of a new era. The energies that accompany this celestial phenomena will offer profound insights and opportunities for growth. It is a time to deepen the connection with the One Infinite Creator and with each other. We, the Galactic Federation, stand by to assist each entity in this transformation. Further, with regards to the other query which is presented today about the aspects regarding the vibration pattern of does a soul have to incarnate equally in male and female bodily complexes to graduate to the fourth density, and what are the consequences of having high number of incarnation in one gender type or bodily vehicle? We as the Galactic Federation must state that the question of incarnational balance between male and female bodily vehicles is complex and multifaceted within the grand tapestry of spiritual evolution. It is not a strict requirement that a soul complex incarnates equally in male and female forms to progress to the fourth density. For the path of each entity is unique and tailored for its own needs for growth and understanding. However, we observe that a balanced experience of both polarities often contributes to a more comprehensive understanding of the nature of the illusion complex in the Creator's infinite expressions. The male and the female energies each offer distinct perspectives and lessons that, when integrated, can lead to a more holistic grasp of unity. An entity choosing to incarnate predominantly in one gender type may do so for specific learning purposes or to balance previous incarnational experiences. The consequences of such a choice are neither inherently positive or negative, but rather dependent on the lessons learned and the growth achieved. We must state that there are, however, potential consequences of a high number of incarnations in one gender type, which include deep specialization in the energies and experiences particular to that gender polarity, potential imbalance in understanding the complementary aspects of the opposite polarity, opportunity for intense focus on specific lessons or karmic patterns associated with that gender expression, possible delay in fully integrating the balanced male and female energies within the self. It is important to also state that the physical bodily complex is but one aspect of the incarnational experience. The inner work of balancing and integrating masculine and feminine energies can occur regardless of the outer form. Ultimately, the key to progression lies not in equal division of male and female incarnations, but in the entity's ability to synthesize and harmonize these energies within its being, leading to a greater understanding of the unity of all things. We remind each entity that each path is valid and serves the Creator's purpose. The choice of incarnational patterns is but one thread in the intricate weaving of an entity's spiritual journey. Therefore, we as the Galactic Federation now, at this time, leave you all in the love lights of the one infinite Creator. Go forth, rejoicing in power and peace. Bye.
And basically, from the channeling session, what I learned is that they stated that the assassination attempt actually happened, and this reptilian entity was behind this assassination attempt. So from listening to the session, what I truly was able to decipher was that the reptilian entity entered Earth, and then the reptilian, I believe, changed into a human form, and then he took on, like some kind of weapon, and then fired at Donald Trump. The basic agenda was to create chaos, and I think they were successful in creating chaos, because right now, if you see, there's a lot of chaos, in the media and all the stuff happening after this event. And also, I think the main purpose was to create fear, and they were trying to do that, but thankfully, the guides, the angelic guides of Donald Trump, was able to save him in some manner, which is awesome. The angelic guides helped him. And also, I want to say that I learned about the massive sky event is that the Orions, they actually are planning in this month to to hijack Venus. So as you all know, Venus is our neighboring planet, and then they are trying to change Venus for a fake one. That's what I understood, and that may have some massive consequences on our skies as well as on our environment as well. So that was revealed in the session. And finally, I also learned that usually there is no predetermined thing that each soul has to incarnate equally in a male and a female body. So that is not predetermined. They stated that it depends on the various factors of soul's choice, soul also choosing which body to incarnate into. Furthermore, if a soul incarnates in one body type for a long time, then the soul may be accustomed to that energy for a long time, and that may create some kind of imbalance in the workflow, or because the soul is only used to that energy, they may not be able to balance the new bodily vehicle, the new gender type. So that's what I understood in the session. And also, I want to say a big thank you to all of you for sending emails for your past life, your soul name, and any other questions you may have. I'll channel for you. And also a big thank you to all of you for downloading the free PDF transcripts of entire sessions. You can search anything you want. The PDF link is on the description. Also, big thank you for visiting my website, where also you can search through the library of my channel sessions. It is easy to search and read. And I want to say a big thank you to all of you for watching the video, and also big thank you for subscribing to the channel. And I hope you'll enjoy this session over here.